and welcome to Comics with Jose. My name is Jose. I love comics and I want to share them with you. Follow me on Twitter at Art of J Velez, on Instagram at jvelez622. We're going to review some comics that I like, that I love, and some that I don't like or love. I own all the comic books that I am showing. Even though we're going to be looking at them digitally, I actually have copies of every single comic book that we are going to review. Like and subscribe, and thanks for listening. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here. We're going to be looking at Spider Man from 1990. We're actually going to be looking at Todd's first arc, 1 through 6, which has been reprinted as the Torment trade paperback. And we have here, of course, the iconic cover, which has been duplicated many times by himself, by other artists, by just so many. This cover is iconic. So this is Todd decided he wanted to write and draw, and Marvel was like, "Sure, man," because of course everything he did sold, and so this was his first foray at writing. He then left Marvel to go to Image, or Form Image, where his run and Spawn sold gazillions. Todd, the writer, we'll just kind of move along here, is not is not very good, but it's serviceable. Real quick here, he is notorious for doing these vertical panels. He is one of the few people that just constantly is able to do it very well. This is also an iconic picture. This is a double page spread. Um, Here is he had for his first arc, he had everything the same. So the title page all matched with this on the side. So with the beautiful webbing, McFarlane is at his peak here artistically. I don't think he's ever been at his peak um, as a writer. I'm not a hater. His writing is over verbose. If you've looked at Spawn, that man puts so many words. I don't know, it's because he feels that he has to in order to get respect. I don't know. But he is super verbose here. So, Spider Man here saving this lady from this thief who was stealing. And we are kind of having a Simonson moment here with all this doom, which is going to set up this whole arc. This probably could have been done in an issue or two, most likely, maybe perhaps three at the most. But he took a sweet time, and Marvel was gonna let him because, again, this dude, everything he made sold. He was him and Jim Lee were the two biggest artists. Mark Silvestri then was a close third. McFarlane's art style, if you can look, it's a lot of hatching, and it's not even hatching; it's just a lot of marks. Just puts marks everywhere, whichever, it doesn't matter. Marks. If you take a look here, it's just everywhere. So, and he is the only person that I know of that has really been able to do that. You know, a lot of people try to take his poses and they do a lot of stuff to be similar to how he does it, but the fact that it's just nobody else has been able to duplicate it. Part of it is because he works I mean, look at these little lines. I mean, some of these marks are just so he's using probably a rapidograph, or he's because he's very controlled. If he's using an ink pen, an old-fashioned ink pen, then wow, good on him to have that control. So just amazing illustrator that he is. Just amazing. I really, really wish he would draw more. It it's really sad that he does not draw anymore. At least for publishing. He is, he has his toy company, very successful. He makes a lot of money. But man, he's already made coin. How much more coin do you need? It would just be great if he drew. Um, because he's already made the money. Another great pose here. So he's already made the money. So what more? I mean, how much is enough? Is is he's got Spawn, but he doesn't do anything with it. He just lets other people write and draw it. He's just a publisher. At the end of the line, that's all he is. He's just a publisher. He has Spawn, and that's it. So why why doesn't he draw? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's not interested anymore. Um, he used to even do um he used to even do the like a drawing feature where at least every couple weeks he would do something digitally and put it out on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram. But here's what I mean: that every he's got this little part here with the title. But um, doesn't even do that anymore. So and so Peter and Mary, he's showing a lovely, they have a good relationship, but then all of a sudden he figures out that it's the lizard because I don't know. He just figures it out. So off he goes. Again, look at all these marks. Beautiful. Just only he can get away with such beautiful marks like that. So this reprint is not a very good reprint as far as because you can see that there's lines, and I mean it looks like it is physically taken directly from the comic book. They didn't do some of the other things that they do with some of the digital comics. This one just looks like it's a complete reprint. So not a very good one, but it is the best one that's out there. So, and I've searched. I don't think this has been. I think this is out of print. I mean, I don't even know if you can get a trade on this. I know that Marvel is slowly building the the Epic. Is it Epic? The Epic collection. But unfortunately, they didn't include these in their Epic collection. So I don't know exactly what it is that whether they just don't want to give him royalties, but I mean, I can't imagine because they publish Venom stuff all the time, so I don't know. But like I said, man, look at this art. It's just spectacular. So, if you can see this series has a lot of I don't know. I just didn't think it needed to be so long, but he's a like I said, he's a new writer. Um I have this on my phone. I have this as one of the screen. Um, that's pretty cool. So, man, is he a great artist? Just amazing, amazing stuff. I still have the originals. I've never went and rebought these, so I don't. These are not in great condition that I have mine. But I never rebought them because I don't need to. So, like I said, I wish they had a better copy. This you can see here. This was released in 2011 digitally, but I'm just surprised that they released it like this. I would have thought that a better, they would have had a better copy out there. So, it's a lot of the Lizard versus Spider-Man for which is cool, but it just, like I said, as a story, it doesn't leave you, wanting more. But as an artist, you absolutely want to see him. Like, if he would go back, I think he should have, like, characters in each one, like guest stars. Like, he should have done like a Marvel team up with Spider-Man versus, or with somebody else fighting another villain or something. I think that would have been absolutely, because then you could see Todd draw a different character. Imagine Todd's Thor or Daredevil. You know, as it is, we do get Wolverine and we do get Ghost Rider. So, which will come later on. So, a little bit of the origin. Man, what an artist. What an absolute artist he is. And also for Spider-Man, it is a bit of a dark story. So, this of course deals with the Craven the Hunter's suicide as he has come back. Except he didn't put the gun there, but I guess it looks more shock when you see it like this. So, okay, so part 4 is gonna look funny. I'm just gonna warn you ahead of time because it was his first and only chance or try at coloring. So you're gonna see the colors be a little bit different than, because this one has his own. He's the colorist. If you look here, artist, writer, and colorist. Yeah. So bear in mind that this issue will look different than the previous ones, but the final part, I think, will is back with Greg Wright as your colorist. So, but you know what? He's trying. So you don't know till you try it. So, but the coloring is uh it's worse than his writing. So, it doesn't mean that he wouldn't have mastered it, but it was his first attempt and he never tried it again. So, and that's the thing, because he didn't try it again. He didn't have a chance to really cement and do something really cool. He just did it once, probably didn't like it, and just said, somebody else can do it. So, this is the part that just the use of green here. I don't know what he was looking for, but just didn't work out. Or at least it didn't do it for me. So here it's kind of giving you her origin, that lady's origin here. So, oh my goodness, great picture right here. If we could have just gotten rid of the purple, I think leaving it white would have been better. But all I can say is this dude can draw. So we go to the final chapter. So it is a 5, not 6, like I originally. Man, I haven't looked at these in forever. What an absolute drawer he is. So as you can see, the coloring has sort of gone back. There's a lot of these, if you can tell. Like, I don't know, but for a first time, it's not too bad. And if you still read Spawn, I'm curious to see if you like it. I haven't. I don't think I have looked at an issue of Spawn since I pick him up randomly if he does the cover or if he inks the inside. So I have the issues that he inks, but just curious because I have never read past the first few ones. I just his writing style is not for me, but his art is definitely. I think he's a good plotter. I think it would just be great if he plotted and allowed an actual writer. So we are nearing the end here, and this part I don't know. I can't quite tell. Where's his head? Is he decapitated here? I don't know. This part's a little weird, but I don't think we ever see this lady again. So, and honey, I'm home. And it ends with the lizard still alive. So, not bad. Not bad at all. So, all right. Torment, Todd McFarlane's first attempt at writing his own stuff. Like and subscribe, and thanks for listening.